finna deal with no woman 7 damn years or not, and you just hee-heeing and ha-haing in front of her parents, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. This motherfucker was a celebrity and all that. Nah, man. Ain't no way. But you know, they ain't gonna put they so-called heroes and shit like that on blast. It's just they gotta destroy Jake, man. Like again, to the guy that was up here, Alexander. If Esau was so right and so righteous, wouldn't he just both sides out? If you know, would you just tell the truth across the board?
You know that nigga name wasn't really Alexander. That's Alexander, probably his idol or something. That faggot, the first so-called white man to rule the earth. Yeah. Alexander the Greek.
Yeah.
That nigga like his name is Carl.
Cletus or some shit.
Yeah. Rufus.
Ruckus.
Ruckus. Did you say you had an article on the QB shit?
I wanted to matter of fact.
I got a few scriptures to go with that. You said it, I'll start talking back.
But I got the article. Read it.
Yeah.
It said Cuties, how an unreleased Netflix film whipped up a frenzy of fury. More than 150,000 people are demanding the removal of a film they say sexualizes children. One problem they haven't seen. This is Friday, August 21st.
And these same people will sit up here and be worried about voting for one of these pedophiles.
Yeah.
You know?
Yesterday, Netflix released promotional artwork and a trailer for the new film called Cuties. Meg McNonis, in its original French, is the so that's a French word for cuties. So it is the feature-length debut by Maimouna Lokore, so-called black woman, a young filmmaker whose short film Maimons won a Caesar Award in 2017. The same year, her screenplay for Cutie won Sundance's Global Filmmaking Award, allowing her to develop the movie, which will go on to win the Directing Jury Award at this year's Sunday and get snapped up by Netflix. It's fair to say then that the film was set to land on the platform with a good deal of advanced hype. Unfortunately, Netflix bungled their release. Cuties is, according to its synopsis, about Amy, an 11-year-old Senegalese Muslim who was torn between the traditional values of her background and a group of rebellious young girls. According to artwork selected to accompany previews of the film on Netflix, depict Amy and other members of the gang in various twerking poses, presumably acting out some kind of routine. The picture is fairly tasteless, featuring the girls in flesh-bearing tube tops and sexualized poses, which is what led to the online calls for the film's cancellation from the people who hadn't seen it. You know? Right. It says, some people who have urged for a touch of common sense. American actor Tessa Thompson tweeted, "Cuties is a beautiful film." Another nigga woman. It gutted me at Sundance Feast. It introduces a fresh voice at the helm. She's a French Senegalese black woman mining her experiences. The film comments on the hypersexualization of pre-adolescent girls. Disappointed to see the current disclosure. An article by Cass Armstrong yesterday made a similar argument. The audience is confronted by sexualized dance moves from 11-year-old characters, and we are forced to consider a word which encourages women and girls to act in the right way. It says we are forced. I'm so sorry that you gotta keep your legs closed and not be a whore.
Or,
Put tattoos on your body. Man, you people are straight sick, man.
I got one. This Wisdom of Solomon 2:24. Nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world, and they that do hold of his side do find it.
Yeah. These same so-called black women that's big up in this short film or this twerking ass, teen twerking ass shit is the same. They mama wasn't raising them like that, but they wanted to have that liberty to be able to dress however they wanted to. Like women wasn't doing all that back then. But now you got this so-called liberty and liberation and shit that they envy this shit that the Edomite women do. And they want to be just like that.
I don't know if y'all saw the trailer.
Hell no.
That girl was twerking, looked like a white bitch or some type of heathen. And the little black girl saw her and she started trying to dance like her. And the girl had straight hair and shit, so the black girl trying to iron her hair with an iron, bro. Yeah, she trying to be just like the heathen.
Yeah. And that's what this place does, man. You envy the heathen and try to be like that, but you don't realize that being like them is to your detriment, man.
Yeah.
Being like the heathen is what the fuck we in this situation for.
He brought death into our world.
You know, our people don't ever wonder how we went from up here to down here, doing the shit that the heathen do.
Right.
The Jeremiah 2 and 10 and 2, Salakia, Jeremiah 10 and 2 tell us not to learn the way of the heathen.
Right.
You know, because what does that do, man? That shit corrupt you. That puts filth on you, man. When we burn the Most High's name.
Right.
Now, they will say that, oh, these girls should not be worried about sex and this and that, but you big up young little girls dressing like hoes and twerking and doing all this sexual, this hypersexualized behavior.
Right.
So I mean, and first of all, no damn man want to see his daughter in that shit like that, doing that shit. It's these mothers, man. It's these mothers that push them to this whoredom shit because the scriptures tell you to, you know, not if you want to get that.
Yeah. This is the book of Sirach.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the brother to chip in.